Hey, welcome to MiWeek After the Show. So we were talking about all the various famous people on the money, on currency, because there's a big story out this week that people started a petition drive to change who's on the 20. Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. I don't carry 20s. Nolan, do you have a 20?
Was it 20 that they were changing?
Yeah, they wanted to change the 20, and they wanted to put a woman on currency, which I am definitely all for. And they put it up to a internet vote, and Harriet Tubman got the most.
And she beat
out Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks and who were the other people? I don't even remember.
There are a couple of,
Let's
okay.
look that
So
up.
we didn't do
Let's
research
look that
totally, but so we were trying to go through all of the currency and see what was on what bills. So Nolan, you didn't even hear about this.
I had, no.
But now do you think that we should maybe be changing our money a little bit?
I get a little nervous. So they start changing up the money. Remember when they made those funny shaped coins and
What, remember like New
Those
Coke?
weren't
I mean,
funny
they were like octagon
They were
coins.
octagon,
I didn't,
yeah.
it felt like you
Didn't
had
like that.
foreign money. People didn't like it. I think we should just leave our money.
She beat out Eleanor Roosevelt as well.
Well, you know what? I think maybe there could be time for a change. And so then the next question is, who should decide that? So the Treasury gets to decide
The
who's
treasurer
on it.
decides who's on.
Is that right?
Yeah, so according to
Some bureaucrat gets to
according the
decide
Google,
that.
The treasurer is not a bureaucrat. He's a presidential
He's a
appointee.
bureaucrat.
That's
That should
different.
be that should either be a vote or Congress should decide.
Absolutely
that.
not.
Congress?
I think
Congress.
I think it's too important a decision to leave it to a bureaucrat. But I think if we're going to put anybody's face on money, any new face, it should be Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, no.
He put a lot of money in people's pockets.
He put a lot of money
should be
in
right
some
on.
people's pockets.
Well, it was.
A lot of other people
Depends
didn't
who
do so great.
He was the one politician the last 4 years didn't take money out of your pocket. He put it in. I think he should be on like
Ronald Reagan didn't raise
$20
taxes.
bill.
Are you insane?
Okay, you know what?
How many tax
I don't
increases
think we
do
can
we
ever
have?
change the money and who's on the face of the money because it's so partisan now. I mean, if it's up to the Obama administration, I mean, they could change it, put all Democrats on the
But
money.
I think
No.
so.
They got a lot of Democrats on the money.
I think there's something. I think there's something strategic
Pull out the
about.
wallet.
You're,
Let's see
you're
what
going to
we got
replace Jackson. He was a Democrat. He was the Democrat.
He was the Democrat,
You're going to take
but he
him
was
off
a very
off the money?
detestable
Well, hey, own
person.
Him. Own him, baby.
He's a very detestable person
And
for
he-
a lot of reasons. He shouldn't be on any money.
Well, he is.
Well,
He's
Although
yours.
people also
What did
say
you have
Hamilton
last
shouldn't
week
be
in
on
the
money.
Jeff Jack dinner? I mean, you haven't
A
disavowed
lot of people
him.
think Hamilton, who's on the 10, should not be on money because he opposed a central bank.
Wasn't he? He was partially African American, though, wasn't he?
He was partially Caribbean, some sort of, he was not white the way you are.
so this is
How about that?
famous money facts for 200. So no one believes Congress should decide who's going to be on the next
I
20.
do. Or just leave it alone.
Congress can't
If you're going to change it, put Reagan on there. Put,
So, but here's the thing: who would be comfortable coming out and saying, "I don't think Harriet Tubman should be on a dollar bill"? I mean, it's sort of a. So now you're
I
pro-slavery? Is that
if
the
you
deal?
look at
Like,
who's
how
on
can you
there now,
oppose?
they're
How can
basically,
you oppose Harriet
they're
Tubman?
basically. I mean, you don't have Franklin Roosevelt on a dollar bill. I mean, that you've got basically the founders and Lincoln on that bill, and Jackson.
Who's a founder?
Very early.
And Grant, you got
early,
Grant on the 50.
Yeah, but
Lincoln counts as a founder. That's
And you
the
don't
second
have-
founding. Civil War is the second.
okay,
founding.
and I'm
The
saying
amendments,
that's an
yeah, right.
appropriate. I mean, I don't think the names you're suggesting rise to that level. I mean, you've got a lot of people over history. Roosevelt being an example.
Yeah.
And Kennedy was on a quarter or something, right? Or
He's
half
still
a
on
dollar.
a dollar.
dollar.
On the dollar.
Yeah. I mean, that's been some very, very significant, impactful people in the country. Not to say Harriet Tubman wasn't, but I don't think she rises to a Lincoln.
Well,
Yeah, well,
we'll have to see.
I don't know. I'm for it.
Leave the money.
I don't know. I wish I had a couple of
Just
Harriet
leave it.
Tubmans in my pocket right about now. I could use the 20.
They had, isn't Susan B. Anthony's on something, right?
She was on the dollar, wasn't she?
That's
The
still
dollar
out there?
coin.
That was a dollar coin, but I think
But
that
then
was
she got
replaced by the
bumped
Kennedy coin.
by Kennedy.
No. What
think
didn't the
so,
Kennedy
right?
coin? Didn't she replace the Kennedy?
I
we,
don't know.
we just spend it, baby. We just don't pay much
Not
attention.
looking at whose face
It
is
doesn't
on
stay in our pockets long enough for us to get familiar with it.
I'm all for it. I'm all for a couple of Harriet Tubmans in the wallet. We'll see what happens. Hey, thanks for watching My Week After the Show. See you.
Who was on the $2 bill when it was out?
I don't remember.
Remember the twos?
Who was on the two?